car detailing business and then flip it for profits. So listen up, this is how it works. Essentially, there's a couple of tricks that you could pull off to do that. So trick number one that is going to be very effective is if you get the equipment, you get the car, you get the sign for the car, showing your brand, your phone number, that kind of stuff. And as soon as you do that, guys, the next thing you wanted to do, you wanted to systemize your business. And of course, that includes setting up all the customers. So this way you could turn on the funnel and it will just execute right away and bring you the leads. And of course, you need to have a team of people who can help you, promote you, that kind of stuff. So to pull this off, you need to have standard operating procedures ready to go for Freedom founders to execute. So this way they could log in into your system, your Freedom Fusion System CRM, and start promoting. That's the first thing. Then of course you're gonna need the equipment, you're gonna need all the details, pressure washers, you're gonna need all the chemicals and everything on cruise control, like entire list of things that you wanna be refilling constantly. And of course, guys, when doing that, you wanna be doing this on your own terms. It will probably take you at least a week, maybe 2 weeks to build it if you follow everything that is everything that is described in Feudal Incubator. Now, if you don't have money for Feudal Incubator, you could get access to ThreadStack for $14.99 and get very good results from just learning how to grow your business in terms of social media platforms on Threads and other socials. But at the end of the day, if you wanted to build your feudal kingdom and then either keep it or flip it, then definitely, guys, we do have that option for you as available as well. I said as available. I'm so fast that I'm making up my own words, guys. So anyway, so to make the story short, guys, I'm gonna make it really easy for you. When you begin building your car detailing business, number one, a couple of things you need. You're gonna need a few testimonials here and there. You're gonna need to constantly communicate with your customers. Like today, I went ahead and I reached out on Nextdoor to one of the leads, and she responded back to me. She said thank you, and I followed her back with the lead and told her that I could give a 50% discount. So guys, this is how it works. It only took me 1 week to build a car detailing business. And right now I'm already listing it for 15K, 15 Gs. So guys, if you wanted to learn how to build businesses and flip them real quick, then definitely this is the channel for you. Now, some of you will say, well, I'm not ready for that. I don't even know what it takes to build a car detailing business. But guys, we do multiple businesses, not just car detailing. We're doing luxury pet brand right now as well. We build one up in also like 1 week period, guys. Literally, I show you how we're building all of those businesses, and you could follow behind the scenes and see how we're doing it. So this way, you get an understanding for how to pull it off and do it yourself. And of course, later on, when you're ready, you could go ahead and flip it, or you could keep it. That's why we have Freedom Fusion Flip workshops that you can join by simply DMing me the word workshop on my Insta. And then as soon as you do that, boom, it's going to be smooth sailing. You're going to get access to one of our Zoom workshops where you get to learn how to build your own feudal kingdom and either keep it or flip it, whether that feudal kingdom happens to be car detailing, luxury pet store, or heck, anything else for that matter. But look, at the end of the day, guys, you have to decide either A, take a little bit of risk, and that risk could be you buying some equipment and you like doing a little bit of marketing, or if you wanted to take less risk, you could join my talent agency and work behind the scenes, serving our needs, our feudal needs. And our feudal needs are simple. We want to make more money. We want to get more customers. So if you wanted to see how that's done behind the scenes and don't really want to take risk, then you could join us, build the feudal kingdom for us, helping us satisfy our dreams, while you get to, of course, get a little feudal share in the process of helping us grow that feudal kingdom, get that commission anytime somebody books car detailing. So guys, multiple options for you. Heck, I mean, ranging from either keeping it or flipping it to all the way through learning with us together and promoting not only car detailing, but luxury pet brand and other brands that we come across. Now, a lot of people ask us, like, how the hell do you do that? Where do you get all the brands? Like, what is it? How's it even possible? Guys, look, as I mentioned to you before, we have American directory called Hypism. This is the directory where you join, you list your profile, and you include whether you could barter services, what you offer, whether you're a freedom founder, like an operator, service operator, product operator who's willing to serve other people, like feudal lords, or you happen to be an existing business owner, the feudal lord. You register there. This is how we know who's who, and this is how we are able to provide different types of opportunities for different types of people. Without it, it's like really almost impossible for us to help you. But if you register, it's only 20 bucks, guys. $20 verification fee. I'm gonna get some chicken real quick. I ordered a small special high school. Yep.
That's better, right?
Yep. That's good. Seems too heavy. Okay, that's fine. Yep, that's good. Thanks. Thank you. All right, so guys, look. The only reason why we're able to pull this off, and by the way, let me show you my car detailing equipment, guys. So this is what you need if you wanted to do a quick flip. Like you get a car, obviously you get like a, like a cheap car. I mean, this is my car in my particular case, but you get a compressor, you get a couple of buckets, you get a shop vac, you get a pressure washer, you get a bunch of chemicals. You spin up your own website real quick, Apple friendly parallel X style. I showed it to you guys, by the way, how to use Freedom Fusion automations. Those are the automations on iPhone shortcuts that are absolutely insane. Use those automations to really get in front of all of your leads, like all of the. So let's say you are super lazy, guys. I'm super lazy. I don't like to I don't like to spend a lot of time and be like, yo, man, like I need to market somewhere. No, hell no, I never do that. To get leads, guys, what I use iPhone shortcuts. Those iPhone shortcuts are constructed in such a way where I just press a button and boom, I'm in front of the customer, and boom, I make like my own time. If I wanted to make money on Saturday, I just press a button. Just press a button. And what does those automations do? They help you get in front of the actual customers. Now, this is very unique. You won't find this anywhere, guys. People don't really show any of those automations because rarely will you come across any kind of car detailer who's gonna be explaining those details. If anything, you're gonna come across people who may know about car detailing. They may know about how to hold a pressure washer, but that's not exactly what you guys are after. What you guys are after is really money. And of course, guys, to get that money, you need a combination of a little bit of skills, like hybrid skills, ranging from AI, automation, digital faceless marketing, creating some of those shortcuts. So this way you press a button and boom, you're in front of next door neighbors. You press a button, boom, you're on Threads. You press a button, boom, you're on LinkedIn. You press a button, boom, you're on TikTok. But it can't be just doing an automated approach like what a lot of people trying to sell you, because socials, they don't really like automated approach. They ding you right away and then you don't get any leads. There's certain techniques that you got to do. And of course, in the process, as you're building your feudal kingdom, remember, you need to be positioning yourself as a freedom founder. As you're building that, you need to be showing your experiences. And as you build those experiences, it's going to become a lot simpler for you to succeed. Now, there's a couple of things that you want to do in order to flip it. Once you have all the equipment, once you have the presence, once you have Freedom Fusion System CRM and have everything systemized, standard operating procedures, and a bunch of freedom founders who are gamifying the heck out of your car detailing business, this is when you're ready to make the listing, show that you're ready to flip your business, show like, okay, this is what's included, and you're going to include, here's what you're going to include when you start flipping it. You're going to include your car, you're going to include your clientele, customers, leads, you're going to include your Freedom Fusion System CRM, and of course you're going to include access to gamified cohorts from Hypism. You're going to include that as part of the package. You're going to include that listing on many socials. give an opportunity for people to simply buy your business. Then you're going to flip it, and then you're going to rinse and repeat. You could do that with different types of businesses. You could start off with car detailing. You could start off with luxury pet brand. It could be it really depends on whether A, you have the chops to do it and willing to take risk. And keep something in mind, it's not a lot of risk you're taking when you buy a bunch of power, like a pressure washers, bunch of compressors, shop vac, a car. Okay, car is a little risky when you buy it, but here's what you could do. Like if you're too afraid to buy the car, just rent the car and generate a couple of sales, just get a couple of leads, create a couple of videos, show that you're getting those customers, show those leads, and then essentially get like a very cheap version of the car. So this way you could have a beautiful, like a sign on top of it, like Freedom Fusion detailing, that kind of stuff, and just hit the ground running. You'll have everything set up maybe like in a week too. Now keep something in mind, if you don't have any AI, automation, systemization skills, don't worry about any of that. You'll just use some of my iPhone shortcuts. You load them up, and that will get you right in front of the right people in the right place. What we do is set up marketing campaigns that inject your business inside of those marketing campaigns. And this is not like a traditional marketing where you pay somebody on an hourly basis. Forget about all that. What we do everything based on performance basis, and of course small retainer as well. So if you wanted to get access to our Freedom Founders, who you pay a small retainer, and what they do, they gamify the heck out of your business. So this way you're gonna have something to offer for people who you're gonna sell your business to. Because when they're gonna ask for your business, they're gonna be like, well, tell me like how many customers you, how much money are you bringing in, how many customers you landed, what is your social presence, what is your systems, how are you converting leads into loyal customers. Obviously they're going to be asking all those questions, guys, and you want to have a concrete answer if you wanted to make a good sale. Now the best thing that they're going to be asking for is like how much money have you made. And of course, if you haven't got any customers, it's going to be hard for you to answer that question, and of course people will not be interested in buying your business. But if you set them up with the right people to help them grow that business and show them at least something, show them that yes, you managed to make a couple of sales here and there, it's about to grow, this is how much you are going to be charging in the like right now as the offer stands, and this is how much you're going to be charging in a few months as you get more customers, and that show them that the price is going to increase. So it's in their best interest to buy it before the price goes up. The only reason why the price would go up is because you would have more clientele, and of course you want to get those people ready on your radar. You don't want to be overextending yourself either, over explaining yourself either, guys. All you got to do is just get a bunch of pieces of equipment, go on site, start producing some of those jobs. Now in the beginning it's going to be kind of a weird situation, because in the beginning you don't really know too much about water, how to connect the faucet to pressure washer. You don't really know how to use compressed air. You really don't have any insurance, you don't have any LLC. All of those things are going to be on the back of your mind, but I want you to put them on a back burner. Don't think about any of those things, because in the beginning you're doing these things for free anyway, for the few customers. Once you do that for few customers, it's going to be smooth sailing. You're going to be able to offer them discounts, that kind of stuff. Do it with your friends, do it on your own car, do it with your family members. Just show it in all of those socials. Now of course you're going to need to have a central distribution system that's going to be blasting content across all socials, so this way you don't really have to like be too much involved. But at the same time, you kind of got to understand that there's a sacrifice when you start using any kind of automated approaches. Socials don't like that. They will ding you right away. In that case, what you need to do, you need to use semi-automated approaches using Freedom Fusion automations in the form of iPhone shortcuts packaged directly for you to execute. So this way you could execute them natively in the applications themselves, like Nextdoor, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, X, Threads, Buy Me Coffee, all those different socials. And of course, that's what those automations do. They give you the native shortcuts where it just tells you, it just guides you, like open up TikTok, download this video, go ahead and upload it to Nextdoor. So this way you don't get lost in the process. And it also tells you like use this marketing angle, use that marketing angle, do this, do that. So like literally, guys, if you have this across multiple socials, and I have a bunch of those shortcuts explaining you what to do, it's gonna be smooth sailing. You're gonna be getting like 1,000 views, 2,000 views. Like literally, we just did it last week. We started off, and not only do like literally we're building, guys, 4 brands simultaneously. And like a week ago, we started with car detailing, and car detailing was probably the easiest brand by far. It's so like right away, as soon as I posted it Nextdoor, boom, right away people jumped in and they were like, oh, I want some detailing. We already got somebody lined up this Saturday. And guys, keep something in mind, the best way to do it is to do it with somebody who, let's say maybe you have a nephew or a cousin or somebody, like if you're completely broke, or like if you don't have any expertise, let's say you don't have any, like you don't even know how to hold a faucet, or you don't even know how to hold a pressure washer. Like it's okay, don't worry about it. I'll tell you like what you got to do, guys. Like don't worry about the mechanics too much. I'm going to give you the steps precisely what you got to do to get those skills quickly, so this way you could essentially flip that business real quick. uh, Now there will be like, how did I learn all that stuff? Well, reason number one is I've been studying even before AI. All of the, like anytime I get a tankless water heater or air conditioner, I would study the whole field. And so this way I don't have to pay to any of those contractors. Now that was like, if I had to not do that again in life, I would not do that. That's how I kind of know about it. But in your particular case, there's a shortcut you could take. You could hire a handyman, local handyman, who you're going to be giving projects all the time. Who's going to be giving those projects? Your freedom founders from gamified cohort that are going to be helping you grow your feudal kingdom, your car detailing business. But at the same time, you're going to be feeding a handyman that you're going to befriend locally in your next door, who's going to be doing other projects for you, so that you get to become the boss real quick and do other things besides car detailing. Because once in a while you may have somebody who'd be like, oh, can I get a siding done too? And you'd be like, I bet. And you could do power washing of siding as extra bonus for the first time customers, kind of thing. And of course, when you do anything relevant to a home or anything like this, where you jump across multiple industries from cars to home, etc., you kind of want to have somebody who has lots of experience. My handyman has over 45 years of experience across plumbing and all sorts of fields of handyman related things. Anything. So I bring him when I need to, but at the same time, that's like, let's say if you completely don't know how to open up a faucet and just don't know how to connect the stupid thing, or see the water leaking and you need to like have some plumbing chops to kind of put some Teflon tape or whatever, so this way the water doesn't leak. Otherwise your customer is going to be like cringed out of this, because they're going to look at you and they're going to be like, damn, this person doesn't even know how to connect the water hose to my water line. I wonder if I should trust them with my car. This is the type of things that happening in the back of your mind. You need to like understand that those are the normal things. There's a way to cross boundaries across all those things without necessarily having to be super duper power washer or car detailer dude or whatever. Like literally, guys, it's the most stupidest thing. You can do it so quick. All you need is encouragement and support. I'm going to finish some chicken, guys, but if you're interested in learning how to do this and how we grow in all of those brands, and if you wanted to help us grow them together and make some money, hit me up. Just send me an email to info@highpacem.com, and I'll give you the tea, guys. But right now I gotta get that chicken. I gotta get that chicken. And this is, by the way, this is where we do the car detailing right here, and kind of show it to you, as you can see. But I'm talking about, you don't need to do it in your home. You could take it in somebody else's home and you do that directly in their home. You just gotta get a faucet. Like when I'm talking about the faucet, let me go ahead and show you quickly the faucet that I'm talking about, so this way you don't get cooked. And kind of, there's another little factor that you need to worry about. You need to get rid of that foam. Otherwise, like, you got to tell the customer that the foam is just gonna dry up. So you kind of have to solve that problem too. But here's what you got to understand. This faucet, so basically what you need is this thing. You need to get this, and you need to get a Teflon tape and just kind of learn how to operate with this thing. Watch a couple of YouTube videos, how to operate with this thing, how to like turn on the water, turn off the water, that kind of stuff. And what happens if it's leaking. Have a couple of extra hoses. And that's pretty much one of the major concerns that I had when I started. I was like, man, I don't know too much about water. Although I kind of learned the entire field of HVAC. Well, HVAC, as you can see, I have a couple of air conditioners over here. Here's the central air, the heating system, split system, another one. I installed them all. I didn't want to pay any money to contractors. I just learned the entire field real quick. Now, keep something in mind, I don't recommend you do that for the field of HVAC. But I bet. Let me go ahead and show you guys, like, real quick. So this is like the power washer, everything. Let me cut this. Give you the key, guys, so this way you can kind of see what you need. So basically, here's a bunch of chemicals you need. You need some gloves. You need this thing over here, and of course you're gonna need a machine. The machine is you don't want to keep it. You don't want to keep the machine, the pressure washer, inside of the garage, because it will freeze up and it will be a problem, and then you're gonna get cooked. It's not gonna work. So you're gonna need a couple of chemicals. You're gonna need a couple of these things over here, sprayers, a couple of there's a lot of things over here, and of course you guys are gonna learn that in more details as you approach the Feudal Incubator. If you decide to join and build something like this and then flip it real quick, we'll explain to you and show you how to do it. But as you can see, this is just a quick set of materials. It's not a lot, guys. It may seem like a lot. It's not a lot. You get it, you refill it, you're good to go. In like 2 weeks, you're gonna have your own business, and then you decide whether you want to keep it or flip it. And we'll walk you and guide you through the full process, so this way you're not gonna get cooked. And of course, you need to get like really professional gloves like this. So those are the gloves you need to get. And yeah, guys. So hopefully that makes sense. And yeah, I'm super excited for you to get started. And I know you guys are gonna crush it. And the only thing that's gonna stop you from not crushing it is you guys. So go ahead and crush it in 2026. Become that boss that you deserve to be. Somebody else will. Okay, guys. See you next time. Take care.